Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Matt, and I feel like the tail end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017 has had a lot of stories coming out about child pornography, especially 2016, like Jared from Subway getting busted, or that might have been 2015. But there's been I feel like a lot more child porn cases that have been coming out recently, right? Look, there's clearly the whole situation involving California and the 474 arrests from last weekend. There's also the whole thing involving Pizzagate, regardless of what you want to feel about that. The idea here is that people are getting so upset because they want to protect children, which is a very, very, very noble endeavor. Make no fucking mistake. While I have criticized Pizzagate and its legitimacy in that particular situation, I do not discount that there are numerous problems involving child trafficking, child pornography, pedophiles, ebophiles, and all the other fucking assholes in between. Okay, that I just want to make that abundantly clear, which is why I'm a little torn about this particular situation that happened over the course of last weekend, where an anonymous hacker took down Freedom Hosting 2 because he found roughly 30 gigabytes of child pornography stored on their servers. Now, when he took this down, this wasn't like some small fucking hack. This wasn't just some small website hosting some really horrible shit. This was a hosting service that literally represented 20% of the dark web. And this dude took it the fuck out. Now, according to an interview he gave with Vice, he basically said this was his first hack. He didn't go in there with any, indication or any desire to take it down. He just wanted to poke around and see what was stored there. And as a result, he stumbled across all of this pornography. And so what he did is he kind of cataloged everything that he could, and he felt that he had to act. He felt that he had to act. He felt like he had to become a vigilante. Now, a lot of people out there are going to very much be like, bravo, sir, bravo. You get a gold star for doing good things. And I do feel to an extent that's a correct response, because you want this shit gone. You want it taken down. You don't want it out there. You don't want this shit in existence. I certainly fucking don't. All right. But there's going to be a problem here. So this dude, unnamed hacker, takes out 20%, 1/5 of the fucking dark web. And as a result of this, he has sent that information over to a security researcher who will then ultimately make the decision whether or not to turn it over to the FBI in order to then prosecute the people involved in this. Now, that is the key here. You want these people prosecuted, but there's a problem. The problem with this now is that because this is an unauthorized, unsanctioned hack, this is one dude acting anonymously, acting like an internet vigilante, going after this with the best fucking intentions, providing this information to the government through a third party will probably result in another Edward Snowden situation where we have knowledge of who is doing what. We have knowledge of things that are happening, but because of the way that it was obtained and it was distributed and so on and so forth, it violates due process and is tainted evidence. And it's tainted and it can't be used, and people won't be fucking held accountable for their heinous, horrific crimes. That's the truth. That's the truth. It sucks. Because this dude had the best fucking intentions. He saw something, he acted. I don't fault the guy one goddamn bit. But this isn't the movies. Right? What you see on TV, what you see in movies and games and books, that ain't real life. Right? Due process, proper jurisdiction, proper approach, proper filing of paperwork, the Miranda rights being read. These are things that have to happen. These are rules that have to be followed, because if you fuck up, then reasonable doubt can be cast, lawyers can argue it, and the person will then walk away free to commit more heinous acts against children, which is not the goal here. So while I do completely 100% commend this person for acting when seeing something, I do commend it because I think that's a great fucking thing. Take it down. He just made it a lot harder in the long run. Because anyone whose name's attached to this now that this person gave an interview and everything else, it's all fucking tainted. It's all tainted. And the shittiest thing is this, is what's going to happen is like it's going to basically be like an Ashley Madison hack. They're just going to data dump the information. If it can't go to the FBI, people's names and information are going to get out there. And you know what? A lot of people are going to be exposed, but there is going to be an absolute dickload of collateral damage that might come from this. And some people out there probably won't give a shit. Some people out there probably won't even fucking care. Like, fine, fuck it, collateral damage it up, save the children. But it's like still people's livelihoods who, keep in mind, this is 1/5 of the deep web. 1/5 deep web. Not everyone on there is hosting child pornography. People on there are going to be doing other things. Not all of it illegal, but it's putting a lot of other things at risk. It's putting a lot of other things at risk. And I just don't like that. I can't fully support that because I don't feel, well, I feel happy that this dude acted. I don't feel it was in the most responsible way, which is a very hard position to take, because it's like, on one hand, you're like, yay. On the other hand, you're like, you dumb motherfucker. Fuck, you know? And if that guy sees this, that hacker sees this, dude, I'm not mad at you. I'm not. It's just, this is such a sensitive fucking thing. Law enforcement, jurisdiction, fucking, oh God, all of these things, like there's due process. There's all of these elements at play, and any one of them, it's like playing a really, really, really janky game of Jenga, right? You're building it up. And if one piece falls out, the whole thing can crumble if not done properly. And that is essentially what could happen here. And that is why I can't fully support what went down. It's kind of like the guy in Steubenville who hacked in there and exposed the rapists and everything else. He's in jail. He did the right thing, exposing that shit, but he's in fucking jail. Aaron Swartz went to jail for trying to give information away for free, and that's where he killed himself. I'm just saying, it's like there are ways to do it, and I sometimes feel like these hackers, they want justice, they want things to be done a certain way, and I get that, but they don't fully think their actions through, and their actions, like all of our actions, have consequences, and those consequences will determine the course of our lives moving forward. And so as much as I want child pornography off of the web, as much as I want this shit, what I would have done if I was this guy, if I would have come across this, I would have logged as much data as humanly possible. And I would have gone to the authorities and this is what I have. Or gone to the research person, this is what the fact that he acted, he shut it down and he gave interviews, muddies the water on everything. And that just, it's going to have probably more negative effects than good. And I guess we'll just have to wait to see what happens. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. What are your thoughts? Was this guy doing the right thing? Was it the just thing, the legal thing? Do you think it's going to have an impact? I want to know. So write them down in the comments. If you guys like the video, toss it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe. I post new content pretty much every day. It's my career. I love what I do. And if you guys want to support the channel, links below in the video description. Patreon, PayPal, Amazon affiliate really does help me kind of keep this thing chugging along on a daily basis. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day. Peace out.